dృశ్యం. Okay, let's start today's show. Hi, my name's Marvin and you're watching GrammarWise. As you can see, today I have some photos of me from my childhood. Being a kid was really awesome. I had such a great time. Did you notice I used the verb had? So today we're going to learn to use the verb to have in the past simple tense, had. But first, we'll watch a short video about Ben and Simon. They are twins. Twins are brothers or sisters who look exactly the same, but not always. Let's watch it.
Simon?
Yes, Ben.
It's great to have you here in Paris.
Me too.
I remember the last time you came to Paris, you had the flu. You had a bit of a bad experience in Paris, didn't you? It's a shame, it's such a beautiful place.
If you say so.
But I've got a surprise for you. I found some photos from when we were children. We had great bikes back then. But we had terrible haircuts. That's true. But we had youth on our side.
We had youth, yes.
It's terrible getting old, isn't it?
Speak for yourself.
So now we know that Ben moved to Paris from London and his brother Simon still lives in London but is visiting him in Paris. Let's listen to them once again.
We had great bikes back then.
Had great bikes back then.
But we had terrible haircuts.
But we had terrible haircuts. So we use the verb had to describe the possession of something in the past. Let's take a look at these sentences with more attention. We had great bikes. So we use had when we're talking about the past. Lucky guys. We had terrible haircuts. Let's take a look at another one. She had dark hair 2 years ago. So we see 2 years ago she had dark hair. Now she's blonde. What do you think she looks better with? Another example. Let's take a look at my pictures again. So here I had cool sunglasses. So we use the verb had to talk about possession of something in the past. What about this one? I had a nice smile. What do you think? Do I still have one now? I know. Let's take a look. One more. My dad had a black car. Which one do you think is me, by the way? That's me. That's my younger baby sister, and that's my younger brother. I love them all. So here is the structure of the sentence. Notice if we have a subject, I, you, we, he, she, etc., we always use had. So we have subject plus had plus any other words at the end.
To describe the possession of something in the past, we use this structure. First, we mention the subject. For example, I, she, they. Then we use the verb had. After that, all the other words.
Now it's time for you to practice. Put the words into the correct order. And the correct answer is Jane had cereal for breakfast. Let's try another one. And the answer is, we had a party last Friday. Let's try one more. And the correct answer is, I had 2 cars last year. Great job, guys. That's you? No way. These are great pictures. Wow. Did you have a cat? Alice had a cat. Yep, that's me. What'd you think? Alice, did you have an old school camera? Say cheese. Cool. Anyway, are you tired of grammar? Do you want to watch the next part of our video? As you remember, Ben and Simon are twins. Ben moved to Paris from London. Simon, his brother, is visiting him. Let's watch what happens next.
So you're living in Paris now? Mm-hmm. Did you have a better salary in London? Oh, yes, I did. I mean, what did I have in London? And what did you have? I had a wife and a kid and more problems. Did you have more stress? Yeah, had more stress and, well, now I live in Paris and I have a more beautiful wife. Life is great.
So, Ben just loves living in Paris, but Simon doesn't seem to like it for some strange reason. Let's listen to him once again.
Did you have more stress?
Did you have more stress? This is a great example of a question with the verb to have. Let's learn how to make questions with the verb to have in the past simple tense. You had more stress. This is an example of a positive sentence. To make a question, we simply get rid of the word had and put did in front of you. So did you have more stress? And of course, a question mark at the end. Let's take a look at some more. Did she have a job in 2010? Let's take a look at another one. Did Mike have a meeting in the morning? So, as you can see, we use did and have with any subject to make a question. So here is the structure of a question. So we always use did with any subject. Did plus subject plus have plus any other words, and of course, don't forget the question mark at the end. Easy.
To make a question with the verb to have in the past simple tense, we use this structure. First, we use the helping word did. Then we mention the subject and the verb have. After that, all the other words.
Now it's time to watch the last part of our video.
This is great, just relaxing and doing nothing. I'm bored. Come on, let's go. You didn't have such a bad temper when we were kids. And you didn't have so much time just to relax and do nothing with your life. So what do you want to do? I don't know. Why don't we climb the Eiffel Tower? Okay. Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Brothers often argue a lot. It's natural, but they still have a lot in common. Let's listen to Simon once again.
And you didn't have so much time just to relax and do nothing with your life.
You didn't have so much time to do nothing with your life. This is a great example of a negative sentence. Let's take a look at it with more attention. You had so much time. This is an example of a positive sentence. If you want to make a negative one, we get rid of had and use have. You did not have so much time. Or we can also say you didn't have so much time. Let's take a look at some more. We didn't have an exam yesterday. And one more. Kate didn't have a good friend. Another example. I didn't have many photos back then, unfortunately. Also, we didn't have digital cameras. We only had film cameras, like this cool thing. Also, we had film. But these days, we even have cameras, of course, on our phones. And we can take many, many pictures, as you can see. I think it's great.
To make a negative sentence with the verb to have in the past simple tense, we use this structure. First, we mention the subject, then we add helping words did and not or didn't together with the verb have. After that, all the other words.
Now it's your turn to practice. Let's turn the positive sentences into negative ones. And here's the first one. And the correct answer is, Andy didn't have a big house. Let's try another one. And the correct answer is, they didn't have many cats. Let's try one more. Gina didn't have much work. Great job, guys. I'm sure you got all of them right. So today you've learned to use the verb to have in the past simple tense, had. We also took a look at some of our old pictures in the past and felt a little bit nostalgic, in a good way. We would really like to see your old photos too. You can send them to us at grammarwise@english-club.com.